Record to the pan thado kasi na. First, the top news headlines. Manipur government's second attempt to resume inter-district bus services sees mixed passenger response, with no turnout to Churchandpur but normal operations to Senapati and other districts. PMO seeks report from Manipur government after Hindu organizations led by Rashtrahit Sarvopadi Sangathan urge strict action against Kuki terrorists and cross-border involvement. 6 village volunteers arrested in connection with murder of Takhilambam Indra Kumar following family quarrel over rice storage in Khongampad. And women protesters continue army vehicle ban as massive search operation for missing Laishram Kamal Babu Singh led by Manipur police and Indian army struggles to locate him. A very good evening. You're watching ICE English News. This is Suraj Khongban Tabam giving you the news. Now the news in detail. The Manipur government's second attempt to resume inter-district bus services today saw a mixed response from passengers. While buses travelling to the hill district of Churchandpur from Imphal had no passengers until the afternoon, however, some passengers were seen waiting for buses heading to Bishnupur and Imphal West districts. On the other hand, buses heading towards Senapati passing through Kangpokpi continued as usual. The state government had announced the resumption of public vehicle traffic on several key routes starting today through an announcement made by Chief Secretary Vinit Joshi yesterday. These routes include Imphal to Kangpokpi to Senapati, Senapati to Kangpokpi to Imphal, Imphal to Bishnupur to Churchandpur, and Churchandpur to Bishnupur to Imphal. According to the announcement, the decision was taken after a review of the general law and order situation in the state, considering the availability of security forces, the response system, and inputs from various agencies. The announcement stated that the movement of vehicles will initially be allowed only during fixed hours. Members of the public wishing to travel on these routes have been advised to contact the relevant district commissioners. Following a memorandum served to Prime Minister Narendra Modi regarding the ongoing violence in Manipur by various Hindu organizations led by Rashtrahit Sarvopadi Sangathan, the Prime Minister's office has sought a report on the current situation in Manipur from the Manipur government. In the memorandum submitted to Prime Minister Modi, the president of Rashtrahit Sarvopadi Sangathan, Sohan Giri, stated that the boldness of Kuki terrorists who engage in anti-national activities such as drug trafficking, abductions, facilitating the influx of illegal immigrants, and attacking civilians is increasing day by day. He emphasized that if the issue is Manipur is not resolved soon, it will have a spillover effect on the rest of the country and urged the government to take strict actions against the Kuki terrorists. He claimed that China, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Myanmar and some opposition parties are involved in stoking the violence in Manipur incited by Kuki terrorists. Sohan Giri also stated that the Kuki terrorists launching an undeclared war to pressure the government with the unreasonable demand for separate administration is anti-national. He further added that the government's efforts to make India a self-reliant country will only yield results when the drug trade infiltration and all forms of terrorism are stopped. The submission of the memorandum was also supported by the chief patron member of Rashtrahit Sarvopadi Sangathan, KSH Bhaktakumar Maitai, and MM Indrajit alias Mairaba Moirang, both from Manipur. 6 individuals have been arrested in connection with the murder of Takelambam Indrakumar Singh, a 53-year-old resident of Khongampat, Mayailekai. The incident occurred after a quarrel between Indrakumar and his younger brother, Takelambam Sunil, over the storage of harvested rice sags on November 30th night. Following the quarrel, Sunil allegedly informed village volunteers of Khongampat, who then led a group of individuals to the scene. This group, which included Kondram Paikomba Laishram Rajesh alias Akku and Arambam Rajesh, reportedly abducted and assaulted Indrakumar, leading to his death. Indrakumar was initially taken to the community health center, Sekmai, and then referred to a higher medical facility for further examination. He was later transferred to RIMS Hospital, where he was declared dead on December 1st. In this regard, a case has been registered at the Sekmai police station, and in follow-up action, police has arrested 5 individuals, namely Laishram Rajesh alias Akhu Singh, Saikhom Rajesh Singh, Sizagurumayum Hari Dayananda Sharma, Laishram Ngamba Meitei, Langam Luwangba Meitei, and Laishram Dikshan Singh. The accused are currently under police custody at the Imphal police station lockup. The investigation is ongoing. Manipur police have arrested 4 members of the proscribed group KCP People's War Group PWG in Kakching Lamkhai, Kakching district. The arrested individuals identified as Sandham Prem Kumar Singh, age 45 years, Saikhom Siddhan Singh, age 33 years, Nomaithem Haridas Singh, age 56 years, and Kundongbam Tomba Singh, age 40 years, were involved in extortion and illegal arms possession. During the operation, police recovered a 7.26 by 25 mm M20 pistol with a magazine, 3 live rounds, 5 mobile phones, 1 four-wheeler, a demand letter from KCPPWG, and 80 blank tax receipts issued by the group. Police are continuing their investigation into the suspects' activities. Women protesters from Makhan Lamkhai and Kanto will continue their ban on the entry and exit of army vehicles from the 57 Mountain Division at Lemakong, as no news had surfaced regarding the whereabouts of the missing Laishram Kamal Babu. This action was part of a protest organized by the Joint Action Committee JAC demanding the safe return of Kamal Babu. Yesterday at Kanto Sabal, a large group of women protesters broke through the security barricade, continuing their demonstration and further restricting army vehicle access. Frustrated by the lack of progress in locating Kamal Babu, the protesters burned an effigy of Major General S.S. Kartikia, the JOC of the 57 Mountain Division, in a symbolic act of protest. Prior to the burning of the effigy, army personnel attempted to prevent the women from carrying out the act, but their efforts were unsuccessful. The protest ended after the effigy was burned. Belarani, the wife of the missing man, expressed her frustration and hope, stating that she was protesting in the people that both the government and the GOC would ensure her husband's safe return. Kamal Babu had gone missing on November 25th, reportedly inside the 57 Mountain Division GOC Lemakong Army Camp. Meanwhile, a large-scale joint search operation led by the Manipur Police and supported by the Indian Army has been ongoing since November 25th to locate Kamal Babu, who has been missing since that date. The operation, which involves over 2,000 troops, helicopters, drones and army trackers dogs, is aimed at tracing the 56-year-old man whose whereabouts remain unknown. The Indian Army has extended all necessary resources to assist in the search, utilizing its full capacity to aid in the operation. Additionally, further investigations are being carried out, including the use of technical intelligence in an effort to locate Kamal Babu. Despite these extensive efforts, authorities have not yet been able to rescue him, and the search operation continues. The memorial site for the 13 martyrs who lost their lives while protecting Manipur during a mission between Leithau and Moltham village in Tengnopal district last year was inaugurated today, marking the first anniversary of their sacrifice. The event, organized by the Athoba Tarahumdoi Ningsing Thoramlup, was held at the Andro Khunung Khunau Torongthel Kamu Koireng Integrity Park in Imphal East and saw the participation of thousands of attendees. During the occasion, Convener Laishram Ningthau spoke on the sidelines, announcing that the committee would observe this event annually to honor the martyrs' bravery and dedication to the protection of Manipur. He further proposed plans to develop the memorial site into a more attractive and accessible location with the aim of making it a significant place of remembrance and reflection. He emphasized the importance of public support in realizing this vision, encouraging the community to come together in preserving the memory of the martyrs for future generations.
Okay, but sahi 2023 ki December ki poda lekhi daba atau batarom doi ki common thorom maikum hangba ki thorom ni si lakpiri ba London dagi lakpiri ba mara pai bi club nahawan singbu atau batarom doi ki nising thorom lupna hanna thagat pa dikai kuma ba utsari loina na tangdu laita daraba ngasi ki Manipur gi wa batada sida mayamna punbagi Wakalon and the Santi Wakalon the Punasi Habigi Santi Paujenga Santi Paujen Galoina, Nasi Atobaram Digi, Macum Hamid from Masi, and Dogi Torong Ten Kumukureng the Kantok Sabini. Yam Punamanga Lapida Mukta, Atobaram Digi Committee, Lumna Han Kaikuna, Seri, Musum Cook Nonseri. Makata Koda, Nasi Macum Hangopagi Toromsi, Mayamgi, Mamang the Queen Macum.
Political activist Sapam Kanglepal hinted at the presence of individuals exploiting the ongoing crisis in Manipur for personal gain without considering or protecting its community. He made this statement during the distribution of winter seeds to farmers in the Awang Nongpok Chinkai area, which lies under the red zone. Kanglepal emphasized that it is the right of citizens to democratically protest against the government to address their grievances. However, he expressed doubts about the existence of a group that might be taking advantage of the public movement to loot houses. He remarked that burning Meitei houses or turning against one another would not resolve the unrest in Manipur. Instead, it would only leave a lasting scar on the community. He urged the people of Manipur to avoid any movements or statements that could lead to division within the community. Regarding the distribution of winter seeds, Kanglepal stressed the importance of making Manipur self-sustaining. In a show of solidarity and resistance, hundreds of women torchbearers from various Mairapaibe groups took to the streets of Sagolban and Kaisampat in Imphal last night, demanding the revocation of cases filed against Arambai Tengol Chief Korongan Bakhuman by the NIA. The protesters also called for an immediate halt to the attempts to arrest the chief and other village volunteers while urging the revocation of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act or the APSPA from the region. The streets reverberated with voices of women who have long been at the forefront of peace and justice movements in Manipur. Holding torches, the demonstrators marched through the heart of the city demanding justice for those targeted under the NIA's controversial actions. A similar protest was held against the cases filed against Arambai Tengol Chief Koronganba by the NIA and the attempts to arrest him along with other village volunteers and women in Thobal under the banner of various Mairapaibe groups. The protest took place last night at different locations across the district. The Mairapaibe groups of Thobal, Fauden, Kairambi and Mairangpali organized a torch rally and chanted various slogans. A slogan protest was also held at the Thobal Sabal Tungba Wangmataba Community Hall by the Mairapaibe with support from the local club. They also demanded the repeal of APSPA from Manipur. Thousands of midday meal workers from 20 states, including Manipur, gathered at Jantar Mantar for a march to Parliament yesterday, organized by the Midday Meal Workers Federation of India. The workers were demanding regularization of their jobs, a minimum wage of 26,000 rupees per month, and social security and pension benefits. The march was inaugurated by General Secretary of CITU Tapan Sen, praised the midday meal workers for their ongoing struggles at the state level. He urged them to escalate their efforts nationally and fight against what he termed the anti-national policies of the government. He also highlighted the government's role in dividing the working class along communal and ethnic lines, citing incidents in Manipur and Sambal, and emphasized the need for peace and normalcy in these areas. General Secretary of the Federation, Malini Mesta, outlined the workers' demands and struggles. The rally concluded with Vice President of the Federation, Jai Bhagwan, announcing future actions, including strikes, if their demands were not met in the next budget. A fact-finding team from the Manipur State Commission for Women, MSCW, led by the chairperson and 2 members, was formed to investigate the brutal murder of 3 women and 3 children. A release issued by Member Secretary of the MSCW, W. Phajatombi, visited Jiribam on November 28 to assess the situation firsthand. The next day, a meeting was held in Jiribam, chaired by the Deputy Commissioner of Jiribam, with the MSCW team in attendance. Various line departments involved in managing the day-to-day operations of relief camps also participated in the meeting. The Police Department, Social Welfare Department and Medical Department actively contributed to the discussion, raising both immediate and long-term concerns regarding the ongoing crisis. The MSCW team also held a separate meeting with the Special Superintendent of Police and the nodal officers of the relief camps to address administrative issues and explore ways to improve the living conditions of the camp inmates. In addition, the MSCW team visited the one-stop center in Jiribam district, where they had discussions with the center's staff about the services provided. It maintained that the team also met with the families of the victims, listened to their grievances and offered support. The Imphal West and Imphal East District Committees of the Manipuri Students Federation MSF has announced a Lemna Losing Takpa Tambibagi Thoram free coaching class to support students preparing for their class 10 and 12 exams. The initiative aims to provide free coaching in key subjects to assist students in their academic journey. The coaching classes are designed to cover various subjects for both class 10 and 12 students. For class 10, subjects such as English, Manipuri, social science and mathematics will be taught, while class 12 students will receive coaching in English, Manipuri, physics, chemistry, biology, geography, political science, education, accountancy and business studies. The classes will be conducted at Johnstone High Secondary School in Imphal West starting on December 23rd under the academic campaign Aikoi Lairik Ningthina Tamsi, Let's Study Well. The free coaching classes will cater to students from both government and private schools across the Imphal West and Imphal East districts. A release signed by both the president of the 2 district committees of the MSF stated that the registration for the coaching classes is open until December 6th. Students interested in enrolling can obtain registration forms from the MSF offices. It maintained that the initiative seeks to provide educational support and resources to students in preparation for their upcoming exams. The International Day of Persons with Disabilities was observed yesterday by the District Social Welfare Office, Bisnupur, with a special event held at Kumbi. The theme of this year's observation, amplifying the leadership of persons with disability for an inclusive and sustainable future, was highlighted during the gathering, organized by the Society for Disabled Persons Manipur. The event saw the participation of various figures, including Kumbi MLA S. Prem Chandra, District Social Welfare Officer and Jyotish, Kumbi Municipal Council Chairperson W. Priyo Ranhan, and Chairman of the Wangu Terakhong GP Administrative Committee P. Baleshwar. Monetary aid and blankets were also donated to the PWD by MLA Prem Chandra. Speaking at the event, Secretary of the Society for Disabled Persons, K.H. Iboton, urged for greater awareness and support, highlighting that people with disabilities often face societal neglect, resulting in difficulties in accessing education, employment, and healthcare. He stressed the importance of including persons with disabilities in all aspects of life, ensuring their participation in social, economic, and cultural activities. The International Day of Persons with Disability was also observed at Oinam Government High School, Bishnupur. The event was organized by the Samagra Siksha Journal Education Office, Bishnupur Zone 4, in collaboration with Saksam Bishnupur Jila. The program was attended by several guests, including Bishnupur District's AC to DC, Sagolsem Indrajit, ZEO, DPO, Zone 4B, Nongthombam Chingkai, Captain Sai Vivek of 33 Assam Rifle Maibam Post, Headmistress in charge of Oinam Government High School, Lucy Ilangbam, and Saksam Bishnupur Jila President R.K. Premjit, who all extended their support for the cause. During the event, various activities showcasing the skills and talents of differently abled persons were displayed. Cultural performances by differently abled individuals from schools across the district were a highlight, drawing attention to their potential and their need for inclusion in society. As part of the program, citations and awards were presented to 4 differently abled individuals who passed Class 10 with excellent results, celebrating their achievements despite challenges. Samagra Siksha Bishnupur Coordinator Mayang Lambam Sandhyarani emphasized the importance of creating an inclusive environment where differently able individuals are provided opportunities to excel.
Identify inclusive education Angang Sigi, CWS ni Hain Bagi the Makta Koina Makose, Medical Assessment Game Sele CMO, Bisempur, District Labor CMO, Koina collaborate or medical assessment, Silava Matu, Angang Sigi UDID certificate, Panga Matunda, Akoina Angang Sing Haiba, Akoidi, Bisempur District, Moyang Amadi, Bisnupur Block, Labor School Sing. Karamba mafamda makoise enor da hollaga makoise akoi gi marata karamna tin halaga karamna laik taman gani maya marata karamna ngani amadi makoi oiba karamba department dagi khudong saba phangani haibena sinbasigi matanga akoi gi ID department na hola zabani.
In a partial modification of its earlier notification, it has been announced that the People's Convention of the Liangmai community will take place on 10th January 2025 at Hamai Tisilki Auditorium Hall, Tamai Namraining. A release issued by the General Secretary of Liangmai Naga Council, Manipur, Maithio Wangbao Niomai, stated that the convention will focus on the protection of the community's ancestral land, which has been encroached upon by outsiders and neighboring villages, including Konsaram, Tafau, Razame, Chawongkining, and Marinmai village. Concerns will also be raised regarding the amalgamation of their territory into other regions. Leaders of all frontal organizations, community intellectuals, social workers, village chiefs, chairpersons, and secretaries are urged to attend the convention in order to discuss these pressing issues. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Manipur government's second attempt to resume inter-district bus services sees mixed passenger response, with no turnout to Churchanpur but normal operations to Senapati and other districts. PMO 6 report from Manipur government after Hindu organizations led by Rashtrahit Sarbopari Sangathan urged strict action against Kuki terrorists and cross-border involvement. 6 village volunteers arrested in connection with murder of Takilambam Indra Kumar following family quarrel over rice stories in Kongampat. And Women protesters continue army vehicle ban as massive search operation for missing Laishram Kamal Babu Singh, led by Manipur police and Indian army, struggles to locate him. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching ICE News and have a great evening.